Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Are you ready for your 73 questions today?
I am.
All right. First, can you tell me who are you?
I'm 𝐅𝐑𝐄𝐓'𝐒. I'm a senior at Northwestern University studying economics and international studies with a minor in Portuguese, and I'm from Southern California.
Amazing. Can you tell me what are your passions?
Yeah, I think that with what I'm studying, I'm really passionate about economic equality, international affairs, and education.
Cool. What's your most impressive achievement?
My most impressive achievement is honestly being a first-generation college student. So I'm the first in my entire family to go to college.
Amazing.
So that's kind of a good flex.
Why did you choose Northwestern?
So the real answer is I'm a Posse scholar, so I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Posse Foundation.
I'm
but
not.
They send a group of 10 students from big cities to study, usually at a university further away. So they gave me money. But another reason why I chose Northwestern, I guess, is because I really wanted to be far away from home in a big city. And since I'm studying international studies, I wanted to be somewhere that exposed me to different areas. So I've gotten a chance to study abroad 3 times, or 2 times, almost 3. COVID happened.
Where did you study abroad to?
So I was in Bolivia the summer after my freshman year, and I was in Spain past fall. And I was supposed to go to Brazil next month, but not anymore.
Well, you can go at a later date. So you're happy you chose Northwestern?
I am.
Okay.
At first, I wasn't, but now I am.
Why not at first?
I think it took a hard time for me to adjust. But since then, I think I've definitely felt more confident in myself, and I'm proud to be here.
Amazing. 1 to 10, how similar is Northwestern to the movies? 1, nothing like it, or 10, it's identical?
I think probably an 8. I mean, Aaron Samuels, I don't know how he got in for Mean Girls, but I guess an 8.
If you had to choose a song to describe your college experience, what song would you choose?
Probably It Gets Better With Time by The Internet, because I think my first year I was really struggling with homesickness and feelings of imposter syndrome, but since then I feel like I'm pretty cool. And I feel good.
Amazing. What's your all-time favorite thing about Northwestern?
My all-time favorite thing about Northwestern is the people I've met here. So I've really been exposed to the best friends ever. And I really like the fireflies in the summer and the ducks at the lake.
Aw, okay. What's a Northwestern stereotype that holds true?
Probably econ bros. Yeah, econ bros are pretty true.
What is econ bros?
Econ bros, yeah. They're like the frat bros, finance bros.
Where are we right now?
So right now we're at the USS Beanon. It's probably the prettiest building on campus. It's supposed to look like a ship. We don't really use it. This is for music major.
Oh, can you show me a little bit more of the rest of the campus?
Yeah, you can follow me.
Can you tell me about the tradition called guarding the rock?
Yeah, actually I have done that. So basically we camp out in front of the rock, and you just go, usually with a group of people, and you have to spend about 24 hours at the rock, and then we just paint it over the next day with whatever thing you want to say or a slogan. Yeah.
What did you paint it over with?
So I actually did it for my dance team I'm on. So we just were trying to fundraise and like promote the event. So we just said _, and it was all in red.
Rate your dining hall experience 1 to 10.
Yeah, I haven't been in the dining hall in so long, but probably a 7 or a 6.
What's the best dining hall on campus?
Honestly, they're not that great. Probably late night Plex.
Got it. What's the worst thing you've ever eaten in the dining halls?
I think the worst thing, one time they had this guac that was so bad that I had to cover it with my tortilla chips because I just couldn't look at it. But one time they also had lobster and steak, so I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the go-to place on campus for late night munchies?
Late night munchies. We don't have that many late night spots except Lisa's. So they have good milkshakes.
What clubs are you involved in on campus?
Yeah, so I'm in Duro, which is a Latin dance team.
Ooh.
And I'm a choreographer for the cumbia pieces. I'm also in Circle of Women and Supplies for Dreams.
Okay, who is your ride or die on campus?
Oh, I have multiple ride or dies.
Okay, if you give me 2.
2? Okay. My baby Salami, I love you. And then shout out Malik.
Hey Malik. Is there Greek life on campus?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, if you had to guess what percentage of your campus is involved in Greek life?
Probably 50%.
Are you in a sorority?
I am not.
Do you feel like you experience FOMO?
No.
Which house is the best to go to for parties?
I really could not answer that question for you.
Fair enough. How often do people go out?
I think in the winter, with the quarter system, like every 2 weeks, honestly. But springtime, usually every weekend.
What's a typical Northwestern party outfit?
For me, usually just some high-waisted jeans, my Vans, and a cute top.
Yes. How late do the parties run until?
I don't know how frat parties work, but I know that for off-campus parties, usually when the cops shut it down, so like 2 a.m.
Fair enough. If your school was in alcohol, would it be a fine wine, scotch, beer, or tequila?
Honestly, vodka.
Okay, and why would you choose vodka?
I feel like they're a little bit wild, but like...
Fair enough. Does Northwestern have any more unique traditions?
Yeah, so we have the March Through the Arch tradition. So when you're first year, you actually all go with your class under this like Weber arch, and then when you're a senior, you walk out of it.
Okay. How late do your libraries stay open?
They stay open until 3 a.m. except during like finals and reading week, they're open 24/7.
How many libraries are on campus?
We have 3.
Are they social or are they silent?
It depends. Yeah, it depends. They're both.
Which library is your favorite?
I personally like Maine. It's like really ugly architecture, beautiful architecture, but it feels like home.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite place to study on campus in general?
So if I have to grind, probably periodicals. But if I can socialize a bit, I'll go to Norris.
What's your typical class size?
It depends. So for my Portuguese classes, I had a class of 3 once. And then for my econ lectures, it can be over 100.
Would you say you're sleep deprived?
Not right now. I'm feeling good.
How many hours of homework do you do a day?
Probably around 4 to 5.
How many hours of sleep do you usually get?
I try to get at least 7.
Okay. What's the best tip for juggling social life and school?
I think not to compare yourself. I feel like a lot of times people try to add too many things on their plate just for the resume, but I think it's important to know your own limits and when it's safe for you or when you feel comfortable enough taking on more tasks.
Okay. 1 to 10, how attractive is your student body?
I'm into like skater people and we don't really have that, so I guess like a 6.
Okay, fair enough. Hookups or ships? What's the dating culture like?
I think it's hookups, but now that I'm a senior, all my friends are somehow cuffed, so not me though.
She's single and ready to mingle. 1 to 10, how would you rank your school spirit?
I think a 6.
Hey, how much would you say you walk a day?
I walk a lot, but also I have my classes both north and south, so I can walk like 6 miles a day, honestly.
Do a lot of students use bikes, skateboards, or scooters?
A lot of bikes.
Okay. How would you describe the vibe of your campus?
I think, that's a good question. I think the vibe of our campus is, it's pretty relaxed. It really depends on the quarter and where we are. So in the fall or in the spring, you'll see a lot more people outside, but in the winter, obviously, we're all bundled up indoors. That's pretty relaxed, I think.
How athletic would you rank your school from Olympian to part-time couch potato?
We're not known for our sports really, but I think we do a lot of walking, so there's that.
Do you have to dress up to go to class or can you just bum it?
I think we can bum it, but personally, I like to look intimidating, so I'll go with full eyeliner on so no one sits next to me.
Okay. What's the typical temperature during the winter?
Oh, like 16 degrees.
Ooh, my God. How many snow days do you guys usually have?
This year, we didn't have as many. Actually, we don't really get school canceled except for polar vortex last year, but yeah.
Is there an article of clothing that you see everyone on campus usually wear?
Everyone hates this answer, but Canada Goose.
Typical.
Yes.
What's an essential item to bring to campus when you're moving in?
Probably photos of people you love from home.
Aww.
But then low-key, like a water heater.
Oh, good answer. How often do you leave campus?
I probably leave campus more often than most, so I try to go at least every weekend.
Do you feel safe walking through campus at nighttime?
I do feel safe walking through campus. I mean, I still carry my pepper spray, but yeah.
What year are people allowed to move off campus?
Your junior year.
How close is the nearest airport?
So I think O'Hare is about 40 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic.
Okay, fill in the blank. If I had known blank about my school, I would have never chosen it.
If I had known I get hives in the winter, I don't know, I'm allergic to the cold.
Oh my goodness. What's the most embarrassing thing you've seen somebody do on campus?
I think that whenever guys try to flirt with me by asking where I'm really from, that's kind of problematic.
Just a little. Oh my
but
goodness.
Then the coolest thing I've seen is this kid was skiing a class. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Have you seen any celebrities on campus?
I've seen Trevor Noah.
Oh.
And who else have I seen? We also have a lot of artists come for Dillo Day.
Okay.
Trevor Noah, I just saw on my mind.
Who is your favorite alumni?
Meghan Markle.
Do you feel like all socioeconomic classes are represented here at Northwestern?
I think they are, but not to the extent that they should be.
Okay. How often do you see the president of Northwestern?
I see him, I think, also more often than most people. Just on my way to work, or I've been to his house. Another flex.
Flex on us. Do you think you've met a future millionaire?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is your school academically competitive, or do you guys help each other out?
I think it's pretty collaborative.
Okay, amazing. Do the majority of kids on campus want to change the world or just be rich?
There's probably a mix of both, except the kids who do try to change campus, I think, are the most amazing people here.
Okay.
So shout out them.
Shout out to them. Do most graduates you know have jobs?
Yes, I think so. And if not, they're working to get one or basically like doing something else, traveling or studying.
If you could change one thing about your school, what would you change?
Yeah, I think our school should definitely listen to the demands of Black students more, divest in fossil fuels, divest in law enforcement, and pay their service workers.
Good answer. What's the number one tip for success here at Northwestern?
I think to find your people.
Okay. Northwestern's in Evanston. How do you like the area?
Evanston's really quiet. It's really cute and quaint. They have really cute ducks. Yeah, I think I already mentioned that. I really like the ducks. But yeah, it's really far from the city. I mean, I think it's just far enough from the city where I'm able to go when I want to have some time to refresh.
Amazing.
A little quiet area.
Would you say your school is cliquey?
I don't think so.
Do you think your campus is diverse?
I think it's diverse in different ways, but that our school uses diversity as a way to, I guess, kind of promote people. So, I mean, if your diversity doesn't include me being on your brochure, then I think it's great.
Totally makes sense. Describe the best party you've ever been to.
Honestly, my Duro parties are really fun. Or posse parties, because West Coast.
West Coast. Why do you think Northwestern chose you?
I think, honestly, sometimes I ask myself the same question. But I think Northwestern chose me because I think I'm a risk taker, and I'm really curious about the world and how I interact with people. And I really emphasize how much I want to do for my family. So I like to joke that because my name is a volcano, I have like a history of like wanting more, and I'm going to be the one to explode.
Amazing.
So hopefully that happens.
I love that analogy. So do you think Northwestern is the best university?
I don't think it's the best university, but I think it's a place where I met the best people, and I feel my happiest now.
Should everyone watching apply to Northwestern?
I think everyone should apply to Northwestern because I've never been granted these opportunities, and I'm forever grateful that I have them.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.